4 hours. It only took 4 hours.
Back actually on the stage.
Okay. Welcome to the first episode of the No Time to Explain podcast. I'm your co-host Justin, here with the other co-host Hunter, Samson, and Colin. And the No Time to Explain podcast is basically just a podcast of us telling stories, having debates, arguments, just a bunch of goofing around, tomfoolery. But I want to start off today with a question for everyone. So, what is the most embarrassing moment you've ever experienced in your life? Because I know I have mine, and I think Colin and I have the same one.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, no.
Do you want to say yours first?
No, you share it.
Okay, you go first. Then.
Okay, so basically, some backstory. I used to be an adult leader for my youth group at church, and it was every Wednesday. And during December, they had a talent show going on where all the kids would be able to,
This is like 3 years ago.
Yeah, this was like 3 years ago.
I was literally in the audience for that too. I literally
Oh,
saw
yeah.
all of that. Yeah.
So there was a talent show, and at first we were like, yeah, we're not going to do it. We're just going to watch and be like, oh, these kids are going to do cool stuff. And so after one of the services on Wednesday, our adult leader, church mom, Mama Jen,
Nice.
was like, you guys should sign up for the talent show. And I was like, I don't know about that one. Back then I was very introverted, so I was like, yeah, I don't know about that one. But I was like, sure, why not? She convinced us, and she said, all right, I have a script for you guys, and here's what you guys are going to be doing on the talent show. And what it was is we were doing a dance to the song 12 Days of Christmas. So every day of Christmas had a different dance move. And we were like, all right, that sounds fun. It sounds doable. It sounds easy. So we'll do it. We had a week to prepare for that, right? We had like a week or something like that.
Yeah, it was like we had so much time.
That's
Like, it was plenty of time to like plan it out and do it. And then we waited till 10 minutes before we went on stage. We did it like twice. We rehearsed it.
We rehearsed twice, and the
so bad.
the 2 times we rehearsed, we barely did anything. We just watched the video again and said, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we were like fine. And it wasn't like each time we did it, it didn't go well. Like it wasn't like we did it successfully.
You have no time to prepare for it.
Yeah, so we were like after 2 times failing, we're just like, all right, let's go on stage and do it.
So the day of the talent show comes, and I mean, I'm hyped. I'm scared, I'm nervous, but I'm hyped, and he is too. And so before we go on stage, we go talk to Mama Jen, and she's like, "Are you guys ready to go on stage? Like, you guys are going third, so there's 2 people ahead of you, and they're gonna do their act, and then you guys are gonna be in the green room getting ready." And we're like, "I don't know about that." We had second thoughts about doing it. I remember you were like, "Yeah, I don't know if I want to do it anymore."
There's like 600 people watching, probably.
Yeah,
Probably
it was,
more.
There was a lot of people.
It was close.
The whole the whole thing was packed.
It was like an event day.
Dude,
so
with
it was,
like all ages too, not just like kids. There was all ages.
Didn't we go? We went after someone that did like a really good
No, yeah.
performance or something.
We went after someone that had an amazing performance. I think they were like doing a dance or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
Didn't
walked.
you go after the people that like had the writing on their bellies? What is that?
No, that was okay.
Oh,
So that's
that
part
was
of the
a
story,
different
but that's after.
Oh, okay.
So Colin and I are in the green room. We're getting ready. We go on stage, and how it was supposed to go was the song was supposed to stop after every day. So it'd be like, on the second day of Christmas, Trilogy to me. What is it? 2?
I don't know.
It was 2 turtle doves, and it's supposed to pause the audio for us to do the dance, and then go and a partridge in a pear tree, and then it would stop again, and then we would do the dance.
Yeah.
Well, Pastor Mike, which was our campus pastor, still is our campus pastor, but he was like, well, we need to hurry it up because we need to get more kids going in doing the talent show. So he tells the audio team, don't pause it and just
They sped it up, remember? It wasn't even like they were supposed to pause and be slower, and they sped it up for some reason. You remember that?
They sped it up to save time.
Now we're speed running that.
But
thing.
they neglected to tell us that.
Yeah, they didn't tell us
so
that.
we were prepared to have time to think about the dance move, even though I honestly didn't remember past like the 3rd day.
Yeah.
But so we are on stage, and it goes the first day, and we're like, first day of Christmas, and then partridge in a pear tree. I'm supposed to get on Colton's shoulders, and I'm supposed to put my hands up like this and go caw like a bird, like a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah.
So first one, was good. People laughed. We were like, all right. But, like, you know, the jitters had gone out from the first one. And then the second day comes, and it's the second day of Christmas. Turtle gets me. And then 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree, like, one right after the other. And we're like, okay. I mean, we ended up still doing it, but it was fast. And we were like, okay. And then after the third day, it just went downhill. It was literally... It was going so fast that Cole and I
You guys
stopped.
were just doing movements.
No, we were literally just
only
moving our
did
bodies.
one. So we did like you jump on my back and then you go like this, like the airplane
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And I remember they took a photo of us and it was like the most high definition photo. And they posted it on their Instagram, but just you on my back, dude.
That's
But
crazy.
I remember kind of blacking out because after the third day, we were just kind of moving our arms like this and staring into the crowd.
Oh god.
And
no.
people were just staring at us. And the one thing I'll never forget is Pastor Mike is on the side stairs. So it's a stage, and the side of the stairs is on the left side of us. And he's looking at us, and he goes, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "You didn't slow down the music. That's why we're not moving." So we literally stood there until every single time it said a partridge in a pear tree, I jumped on your back and did caw. I did that every time for all the remaining, like, 10 days.
Yeah.
We just stood there like this
That's
until
awful.
the first day came up again.
I would have just walked off the stage.
No,
it
it was so no, it was definitely
was
embarrassing.
It was definitely.
Oh yeah.
And the worst part was right after we went, and after like we're all embarrassed. This kid Nick, he comes up and he plays this song on guitar, his own written song.
Yeah.
And everyone in the crowd has
Yeah.
their like
He can sound
cameras
like
out.
he's like on American Idol.
Yeah,
Or
it's like
something.
it looks like it's American Idol. He has the flashlights with everyone's phone going, and me and Justin are sitting there like, what did we just do?
I'm gonna be honest though,
terrible.
that was probably the most embarrassing moment of my life, only because it was just bad.
At least we had our Santa hats on.
Yeah, we had Santa hats, we had our ugly sweaters on, but I think even though it was my most embarrassing experience, I'm not afraid
Now
of
you're
like
not
talking in front of people anymore or going on stage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it can't get worse.
It was like it literally couldn't get any worse than what it was. And I thought the worst thing that could have happened was being booed. That was worse than being booed.
Yeah, that was...
Because, I mean, eventually when we just started doing the caca part, people started joining in after they were like, yeah, they don't know what they're doing. We'll just help them out a little bit. So they just started going caca.
I will say, everyone did know our names after.
That is true.
We were...
You guys are famous.
we were famous.
We were popping after.
Not the good famous though.
Well,
Yeah, I mean...
It
Hey,
was,
look,
it was
an experience.
It was an experience.
You'll never be afraid to get on stage ever
Yeah.
again after that.
No.
So in the long run, it actually helps you.
No, but then the worst part for me was literally right after we just bombed our performance, I had to go get my belly painted.
That's
I
I remember that one too.
So the next act right after that was the Dancing Bellyman, which was an idea by our campus pastor. And what would happen is they would paint our bellies into faces with like big lips and then
so weird.
like huge eyeballs on our chest.
Yeah.
And then they made top hats out of cardboard. And we would have to put our arms like this, and they would
I remember
put them
that
over
too.
us.
That was crazy.
And all we did was we would stand on stage without our shirts on and just kind of move our bodies like this.
So weird.
With the
It was
hats
literally
on.
just belly dancing.
It was
That's
just
all
belly
they were
dancing
doing.
with the hats on. So yeah, not only did I embarrass myself once, but I embarrassed myself twice. And there's definitely a video out there
At least it was
of
like
both of
anonymous.
those things and
Oh,
the
yeah.
picture.
Yeah, there's
So-
still a picture. We'll put that on the screen.
So if
The-
we find the
The little
picture,
bit.
it'll be up like right now. And if we find the video, it'll be up like right after this.
Yeah.
So that was our worst experience, most
Yeah.
embarrassing
Yours too,
experience.
Colton?
No, yeah, for sure.
Okay, alright. So
It was an experience.
it's down to Hunter and I.
Alright, you want to go or you want me to go?
You have
I kind of have a good one actually.
You
Okay.
ready?
So I was on a cruise like about 5 years ago. It was like the big Oasis cruise. Have you seen like the commercial? Yeah. So I was on one of those, and I think we stopped on one of the islands over there. I think it was maybe the Bahamas we were going to. And so you know how they have those like trolleys that'll like shuttle the people back and forth from the cruise ship to like wherever like the destination on the island. So we were going. Me and my family, it was me, my dad, my sister, and then my 2 grandparents, and then we were all getting on the trolley, right? So my grandma is the type of person that will say anything out loud to anybody around her, and she does not care at all. So what happened was we were getting on the trolleys, and when we were getting on, once we were all like sitting there, and then there was this huge, like humongous lady. Like I'm not saying like this lady was almost like this. Like this, yeah.
Stop.
And people were pushing her onto it and stuff. And my grandma's just sitting there laughing. And then once the lady finally gets on and they're pushing her into her seat and everything,
No.
my grandma says like
it just like.
no, it was literally rocking back and forth like it was gonna fall apart.
No, bro, that's bad.
And so what happened? Once they get her in her seat and everything, my grandma just says out loud to like everybody can hear it, and this cart's like this long. And no, like she looks like somebody had too much to eat at the buffet.
No.
She literally says that out loud to everybody.
That's out of pocket.
And there's like 20 to 30 other people sitting on this trolley with
And they're
her.
just looking at
And
it.
then we got the death stare. It was a good 20 to 25 minute ride there, and I think everybody was just staring at us. And the worst part about all of that is I was the one person sitting right next to my grandma.
Oh my goodness.
So how did they get her out of the trolley?
I think they were just lifting
They were
her
like
out.
barreling.
Yeah, they were
around.
literally pushing her off. And to like, I guess they brought like another chair once we got there, and they just threw her on that chair.
So, but like,
No.
don't you have to like walk and go do stuff when you get off the
Yeah,
trolley? So did
yeah.
she just stand there? She just sat.
No,
in the chair?
they had a. I guess it's one of those chairs that like actually moves. Like you can
okay.
like you can drive it.
What's the point of that? You
I
just
don't
sit in
know.
the
What
chair.
about like people who are like so big to the point where it's like
Like
fit
you shouldn't.
multiple
I'm gonna be
seats?
honest. Like if you're that big, I feel like you just shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, that's so true. I always thought like people if they're that big enough, like don't they have to get like especially like on planes?
Well, I know on planes when
Wouldn't
you're
you have
that.
to, like cop, like,
No,
two
when you're
tickets for
that.
yourself?
No, you have to buy 2 tickets.
No.
Once you're over a certain size, you have to buy 2 tickets.
I think once you start buying 2 plane tickets,
Yeah.
you need to reevaluate.
Yeah.
yourself.
That's like an actual
Yeah,
thing.
bro, you're just wasting
Yeah.
money at that rate just for
Yeah.
being that like that size. That's,
Yeah.
that's terrible. All right,
That's
want me
interesting.
to
Yeah,
go
what
for
do you
mine?
got? What do you got?
I mean, I don't really have.
There's
too
gonna be
many-
one thing.
I mean, I'll mention 2. I mean,
Okay.
it was probably I'd say like the first day of high school for me. It was at Wharton High School, and so I get there, and this was like already because I had a whole situation with another school, and I wasn't able to go there. So then I joined in to a different county like a few days late. And so all these kids already know their schedules and everything. They're used to it by now. And so I'm going in there and I'm like, I'm new to it. And so the first period, because this is a big school now. I mean, there's
Yeah.
probably about 2,700 kids.
Yeah.
And it's overpopulated. And so I get there and I have a general idea as to like where my class is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know where this is because it's a huge place. So then I go there and then go up to the second story. That's where it was. And then I'm walking down the hall, and it's like a tech class. And so there's a bunch of computers all around, like in each class. And I go into the first one the one that was right next to my actual class.
Mhm.
So I was one room away, and then I enter this class, and I swear there's like, because you got to put yourself in this position, like there's juniors and seniors only in this class.
Yeah.
And so like I'm just over here just like crapping my pants basically. The second I enter the door, I just see these people, and I'm just like, I haven't matured at this rate yet. I'm freaking like 15 years old or whatever.
Yeah, like I shouldn't be
Late
here.
bloomer. And I'm probably like 5'5", and then I see all these kids, and they're all like fully developed. I'm like, bro, what is this? What I just like walk into? And it was just so like different to me. And then like, it was funny because the teacher was talking for this tech class, and then everybody just all their eyes just looking straight at me.
No.
And I'm
That's
just
the
like,
worst
I'm
part.
just looking there like fresh meat, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, am I? I literally said that to the person. I'm like, is this room whatever? And he's like, oh no, it's the one. Thank goodness he was nice about it. So he kind
Yeah.
of just guided me to the room. It was literally the room right next to me. And
That's
so
so-
then I went to that one, and then that was history. But probably another one, bro, that to this day that I think about is like, I'm not even gonna like announce the person just Mr. whatever anonymous person, somebody ratted on me for something in first grade. So basically,
First grade, I like that. Now you got the first grade part.
yeah,
He's like still traumatized.
First
Yeah.
grade, and I don't know what I was thinking, bro. I have these weird like vocab terms, especially at this point, bro. I'd be saying poop constantly, bro. I'm not even joking. Like, I swear, I would do this all the time. And you know how like in class we'd have these like little whiteboards we'd use.
Yeah,
and then,
yeah.
like you do like your problem, then show it to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
teacher,
yeah.
and then put it down, and then erase. So we did that, and there was one laying around. I guess it was like free time or something. We were doing something, and basically, I don't know why. I swear to this day, I don't know what was thinking in my head, but like, I swear I put "I like poop" on the little whiteboard. All right, and I'm thinking, okay, it's funny, yeah. I like poop. But little do I know that there's this other kid who's looking at me doing this thing,
Yeah.
and then he sees it and he's like, no, and then goes to the teacher, rats on me about it. And then, because we're all on like those scale, the behaviors, green or whatever, green, yellow, whatever, blue, black.
Okay. Yeah.
And I got bumped down like 2 of them. I never had this happen in my whole entire like.
Your heart just like literally
it was
did you just
terrible.
die at that moment?
Nah, it was bad. I mean, I got ratted out on that, and then that was at the time where like you would have like the planners, right? And especially because I'm in a divorced household, and so they would kind of like respond back to each other, like the teacher and my dad, teacher, my mom, every other time they had me. And my dad found out about this, and it was bad because we went to Miami, I think that weekend or something, and then he found out about it beforehand, and he made me basically say like an apology in like one sentence, right? Saying like I'm sorry what I did. I won't ever say I like poop or whatever, or like do anything.
He was that strict for you saying that.
Straight up, I swear.
Dude, that's something like one of those hard professors do. They make you write on the whiteboard.
He made me write it down 100 times.
Oh my god.
100 times. I remember this. So
that's insane.
Yeah,
That's
I remember
crazy.
like it was yesterday, and so I got punished for that. That was pretty tough, but it was pretty embarrassing because then kids found out about that like later on throughout the day.
You were known as the poop
Yeah,
kid
that's how
after
you-
that.
He's the poop guy.
Yeah,
Poop guy,
It was
hey!
pretty bad, but yeah, I'd say that's one of them.
That makes me think about the time I got in trouble for playing hopscotch during fire.
I think about it every day. Like I was playing hopscotch in a random like Target, and it was like a random place, and I was just doing it. And I just remembered your story, and I was like, dang.
I remember we were in first grade, second grade,
Dang, everything happened in first
something
grade.
like that. But basically, we were leaving the room for a fire alarm, and how my school was set up, on the sidewalk they had in the sidewalk they had a hopscotch that when you're walking out of the school, it's right there. So me, being the smartest second grader alive, decides, well, I'm bored and I'm walking outside. I'm gonna play hopscotch while we're leaving for the fire drill. So we're all leaving in a line, and we walk right over the hopscotch. And I'm just doing the hopscotch while we're walking, and I see my teacher just go, and she taps me on the shoulder, and I go, what? And she goes, can you move your card for me when we go back to class? And I was like, okay. I was like, all right. So we go
That's
back
like
to
the
class.
worst thing
That's
to
so
hear.
like defeating.
I remember there was just a weird period in elementary school where there was just 1 month out of the year where I was just a bad kid.
No,
like,
that's how it was for me too.
like for that straight month, I was on yellow or red for every single day or every other day, and my mom's like, what's happening? I'm like, I don't know, it's my bad month this month. I don't know.
What my school did though, they didn't do that. They gave out like these things called pink slips. And they would tell you, dude, the pink slips were like the worst thing to get. I had 1 month where I got like 3 of them. I would be so bad during lunchtime. Like I would like be throwing food at people and stuff. Like I would be getting in trouble, dude. It was awful.
Do you remember in high school when you got a lunch detention, they treat you like you were a felon?
Yeah. I got a lunch detention?
No, I'm saying
No,
when you
in
were just
general.
general.
No,
Yeah.
he used to get lunch attentions. I used to they made this thing where like we would have to sit like in a certain place for lunch, and the only person I knew was him, and he used to let me down every day.
You'd steal my nuggets from away. You would literally go in my lunchbox, take like a couple nuggets, close it all up, seal it all up like nothing happened, And then I come back. Hey, yo, why my 10-piece got 8? But it's like...
I would just steal his food whenever he went to go to the bathroom or something. And he'd come back, I'd be like, I never said nah, I'd be like, I didn't do that.
What are you talking about?
I was like, I would make it like so sincere to I'd be like, dude, I would never do that to you. I would never steal your food. Like, why would you think that?
And then you admit to it.
No, but then he kept on getting lunch attentions, but not because he was like in trouble or like doing anything wrong. He would just be late every day for some reason. It's like middle school. It's like you're not like tardy for like a cool reason. You're just like late.
I'm just that guy.
I would always get that too because I would always be late.
But it's actually insane though. That's like your parents are the ones dropping you off, like or the buses. Like you're getting in trouble. For that. That's insane. Like
I just think it's so.
I just never woke up in time.
I just think it's funny how they always tell you like you guys need to be on time for high school. This is not gonna fly in college.
Oh yeah.
And then you go to
And it
college.
always
like,
flies.
You could show it at the last 5 minutes of like your class in college, and they don't even care.
No, I literally went to class today. So yesterday, I told my teacher that I had already done the assignment for today, and I was at school today already. So I was like, I might as well just go to the class and sit there and wait until my next class. And I walk into class, and everyone's on their computers doing the assignment. He's staring at me, stops lecturing, looks at me, and goes, "Why are you here? You already did the assignment." I said, "I don't know. I'm just here." He's like, Go home or something. I was like, okay. So
do you like that's actually?
Yeah, he stopped lecturing, looked at me, and said, "You said you already did this assignment. Go home. Why are you even here?" I was like, "I don't know. I'm just here."
That class definitely doesn't like you anymore. Like they definitely saw that. They were like,
"Oh, this kid."
They're like, that kid.
We're
not a fan.
Nah, bro. Going back to the lunch detention thing, that was bad.
No, it was the most ridiculous thing.
We all know what happened about 2 years after that, or like actually a year after that with our assistant principal.
My goodness.
Wait, was this in middle school?
Yeah.
that might be something for another.
Yeah, that's a whole different.
That could be a whole podcast.
That could be a whole podcast itself. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I got hella lunch detentions just for being late. It was pretty dumb.
It was like a good day, like when you were like didn't have one.
When I was actually like at the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
like,
just, instead of sitting at like a cinder block wall,
no, I remember.
it was like painted.
I used to be like
it was chipped off the paint. Just looked like crap.
Our middle school was literally like a jail.
No,
it was.
It was just a cement wall, and you were stuck.
I can't think of one classroom in middle school that had.
They had no windows.
There was no windows.
The only classrooms that had windows was the art classroom and the science classroom. Other than that, every single classroom had no windows.
Mr. Olson, his class had windows, but yeah, bro, there was.
Oh yeah,
his class was the best class
Mr. Olson
too.
was a weird man.
He'd be a good.
He'd
be such a good guest for us.
He would be.
I remember there was one time we were sitting. What class was that? Was that computer class?
Technology.
It was technology. Yeah.
Technology class. I remember we were sitting in class, and before class would start, he would always tell us a story about his life. And he was like, "Yeah, one time I was in the army, and I had a friend, and something happened in the army, and they became like best friends. And we were talking about his friend. He was like, I would literally do anything for my friend. And someone goes, well, if he asked you to kill somebody, like if he called you up right now and said, I need to bury a body, would you help me?" He was like, absolutely.
We're like 12. We're like, what?
Did you ever do the experiment in this class where you had to protect your egg?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you would have to find a way to protect it
Yeah,
from
like a parachute.
Yeah.
I remember this. I should have said this as my embarrassing story because this is pretty bad. So I was walked. So what I did for mine is I was gonna put mine in like just a bunch of peanut butter in like a peanut butter container. And, like, hope that would protect it. But as I was walking over to put it in, like, this is when everybody was gathered around getting ready for the slingshot, right? I was going to put it in, and I literally dropped it. I literally dropped it. And he's like, well, you failed. It was the worst thing ever, dude. Like,
funny.
It was so bad.
Isn't that like a TV show episode?
Yeah,
like
dude.
with
That
peanut
is,
butter?
yeah.
No,
that's where I got it from, I think. I think I got it from watching it on TV or something. I saw something.
I don't remember what show it was.
When you look back at that class, you realize how dumb we were, like at like 12 years old.
Yeah.
Literally the only assignment we really had, like the only important thing, was our like writing down what we did that day. Like
writing down what we
Bro,
did.
one line.
Big BS the entire thing where it was
Last
like what you learned today or whatever, and then like we'd all the last day we'd just
I
be like
remember-
spamming a bunch of just random
Did you guys
stuff.
also hit like cars? And
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
I made a
CO2
Pepsi car. My car was a
cartridge.
Pepsi bottle.
I remember my car was red. I remember there were only being 4 assignments in that class. One was being the everyday, like what you did every day.
Yeah.
The first assignment we ever had, which was go on your computer and see how many like how fast it is, like how fast it loads the Google or it loads Google or something. And he was like, yeah, don't actually use like the computer specs. Just count 1, 2, 3 until it like pops up.
Oh, and you had to pass the safety exam.
The safety
No.
exam,
Dude, that was the most stressful thing ever. I remember that being harder than any other math exam.
It was like 70 questions, and if you miss one, you
Yeah,
it was
I know,
like
yeah.
you can't miss
Yeah,
any.
yeah.
That was
I
crazy.
think I retook that like 3 times.
I took
No.
that twice.
I think
I
did it
remember he
twice.
was like-
Yeah,
he was like-
I took 3 times.
I filled that thing like 8,000 times,
Yeah.
and he was like, "All right, like cool." And there was like me and 2 other kids. He was like, "You guys failed this so many times. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
printing this for you guys anymore. You guys are gonna write out the exam." And I remember I didn't come to the class for like 2 days, and he goes, "Okay, I'll give you it," and they gave me the test. I remember I just passed it. I felt like the man.
Remember when people would say that, like, or like people would walk up to him, or like he'd be saying like, "Oh, I could tell just based off of how you are, how you act, or whatever. That like I can tell what your life's gonna foretell."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like the shyest kid in 8th grade, and he was doing this thing where it's like he was telling us our future or like what we're gonna do when we're older, and I was like, "What do you think about me, Mr. Olson?" This is the first time I ever talked in this class. He goes, "Colton, you're just a logistic person, and you're gonna be a lawyer when you grow up. I can see it." But he's like, "You're gonna hate your life though." He's like, "You're gonna hate your life, but you're gonna be making a lot of money, and your family's gonna be proud of you, but you're gonna not be happy. You're never gonna find happiness like that." I'm like,
depressing. That really sounds terrible.
I was like, "Bro."
Are you on that track right
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the goal. It's just,
The only cool thing I remember about that class is that he had the flight simulator, that
That was
huge
pretty
thing.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
fun.
But the thing is, he made that a grade, so if you crashed your airplane,
Yeah.
you failed.
No.
That's the thing. It was like you either pass or fail.
Yeah, it was
like,
like,
there was
yeah.
no in between.
that was
No, yeah, that class.
But middle school in general, that was
Pineview was
pretty
just
fire.
Time was
crazy.
bad. Remember we had a food fight in Pine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one too.
What?
Yeah,
You
there was a
remember that?
food fight. Yeah.
Bro, I must have been
Dude.
late that day.
We pranked this kid so hard in middle
Remember the
school.
milk?
Yeah, the milk carton. So what does it say? We literally put a milk carton on this kid's chair.
So I was going to lunch one day and I'm in the line and they had Colin and a couple of my other friends I used to sit with were already sitting down. So I'm getting out of line. I'm about to sit on my chair. My friend grabs his milk and puts it on my seat, and all you hear is the entire lunchroom just echo with just a giant explosion of milk. So then the sheriff comes over. She's like, "What's going on over here?" And we're like, "I don't know. I sat on milk. I don't know what you want me to say." So then I had to go and get paper towels and clean the milk, and then my pants were wet for the rest of the day. It looked like I pissed myself.
That's
No.
the worst.
It was like I feel like I was such a devious kid because I'd be like, "Corporal, I don't know who did it.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, I wish I could tell you, and I wish we could find the suspect."
That's
I
where the
don't
lying
It
started.
happened
for you.
twice.
That-
Remember that happened twice? I sat on milk and I sat on juice in 2 different years. Because
No,
Zach put them under my chair. It was the first, I think it was in 6th grade I sat on milk, and then 7th grade I sat on juice. But the juice wasn't as bad. It still looked like I pissed myself though. And then 8th grade, after that, 8th grade, I would always take my tray, put it on my table, look down, and sit while I'm looking at my chair so I wouldn't sit on milk or
Yeah.
juice.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you want to move on to the next segment?
Yeah, we can. So we're gonna have a little game for you two. We have some unpopular opinions, and you're gonna have to. So how the game's gonna work
There's
is
no way.
you are going to either defend or go against the unpopular opinion. But the catch is you don't know what it is until after you've already chosen your side. So even if you agree with it and you pick against, you still gotta go against it.
So if he agrees with the thing, I have to disagree.
So like if Samson, if the unpopular opinion is like basketball is the greatest sport of all time, and Samson goes against it, even though Samson loves basketball, he's still gonna have to go against it.
Is that one of the topics?
What?
Is that one of
Maybe it is.
No,
You never know.
No,
They're
that's actually
more
unpopular.
thought out than that.
He actually has them all.
There's 6.
So how's it going? Like, is it like you ask me hot or cold, and then I just say that, and then like the next one?
Well, no. So
No,
how,
no,
we're
no.
gonna say it. Well, you're gonna decide which one you want to like. If you want to go for or against it, and then I'm gonna give it to you, and then you guys can talk amongst yourself until we decide that that's enough.
Okay. So it's like, are we trying to win the
You're
debate?
trying to win.
Yeah,
the
we're
debate.
gonna give you a point.
We're gonna give you a
or
point
one of
for,
you a point.
for like the best
Yeah.
argument against or for.
Okay.
Okay. So who wants to go for or against on this one?
You gotta tell us what the
Whoever-
I
topic
can't
is.
tell you what it is.
No, that's
the point.
That's the
Oh.
point. Yeah, that's what makes it hard. Is you?
I'll,
Yeah.
I'll support it.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So Colin, you have to support that ASMR is overly hated on.
Dude, I know that you like ASMR too, so I knew that's what was gonna happen.
Satisfying. I love ASMR.
So, Quan, you're defending that ASMR is overly hated on.
I mean,
So, what is it?
okay.
That should be easy for you.
Well, I'm just saying, who doesn't like voices?
Voices in your
I
head.
mean, I don't really like your
I have
voice,
voices in my
so-
head.
Well, I hear the voices no matter what, so I might as well hear them in a soothing tone. You know what I mean?
true,
Like,
yeah.
but I don't know what kind of argument.
Are we saying that is he supporting that it's overly hated?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he's saying
yeah.
like that it's like too much, like it's too hated on, that it's not, it's
Okay,
actually good.
that's like a sleep. Okay.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
saying
Well,
that it's
okay.
not.
I just don't see why. Like, even if you don't like it, why do you hate on it? Because, like, honestly, it's like for some people, that's their enjoyment. It's like some people have football, some people have ASMR, and it's like
I mean, it's like those are kind of two very different things. Like, and I get what you're saying.
I understand.
don't get me wrong. I'm not an ASMR type of person. I'm not.
I can
randomly-
see you doing ASMR.
Yeah, I could see
No,
you like
I-
1 in the morning. Just,
no,
ASMR.
Dude, I would never. What's it called? I would never do ASMR. But no, but I'm just saying, like, why would you hate on it? If you enjoy it, it's like
You're
you
right.
enjoy it. But like,
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not that type of guy. But some people are just that. It's like some people like to watch bowling.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't like to watch bowling.
I don't either. I don't think a lot.
I don't think anyone.
Yeah, I don't think anybody watches
Yeah,
bowling, but
that's
yeah.
that's a very
I mean,
uncommon one. Okay, we get across.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
What do you just don't?
yeah, it's just
It's just not your cup of tea.
it's just not my cup of tea. But
exactly.
I respect tea. I respect its position in the game.
Okay.
Like
All right.
iced tea.
Well, you see,
I mean, maybe
now I'm
just
forced
tea in
to
general,
not.
but-
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting, like whispering into mic. Like it's I don't know.
Cringe.
It could be. Yeah, it is pretty cringe at one point. Like imagine
I mean-
you're around people, right, and then you just like see in your YouTube suggested like ASMR sounds.
I quickly click the video.
I
there was-
I
I
would
did see-
quickly look at somebody right then and there and probably unfriend.
There is a couple of cool role. There's literally a Fortnite roleplay one.
Oh,
Dude,
Hold
that's
on, why does he know
Listen, okay.
That's-
I may or may not
that's
listen to
supporting
it
me.
while I sleep. Okay,
That's
It's
now
fine,
supporting me. Why would you want ASMR, especially Fortnite?
Well, I mean,
What
okay,
are
if
all
you
the
saw a
things?
Fortnite ASMR, but you're telling me you're
I would
not
definitely-
clicking
I would
on that.
literally
Like,
watch
you're
it.
here.
What would it be like?
I know you don't like
Pickaxe
ASMR, but
what do you?
dude, he's doing like probably the star, like shooting.
This is like
someone.
comedy. He's like, we have to build 90. We have to get the high ground.
No,
It's just the keyboard sound of
Yeah.
playing Fortnite.
I don't know. I just don't think that it's. It's not that guy. It's just not that
It's
guy.
not him.
Whenever you're thinking about ASMR, I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta have a specific like.
So
for that.
I have a so if so let's say a lot of people like listen to go to sleep, right? So would you like rather listen to music instead of doing ASMR?
I would rather just go to sleep.
So you rather just
I
have
would
nothing
rather-
going to
Yeah,
sleep.
just pure.
So you're one of those people that has to have pure silence.
You just,
Yeah,
listen
like
to
I mean,
stars.
like I would usually like have like a TV on in the back with like just whatever.
That's what I do. I just
like,
fall asleep
like
watching a TV
you know
show or
when you
something.
wake up at like 2 a.m. to like George Lopez on like whatever
Nickelodeon.
Wait,
yeah,
you like-
Nickelodeon,
Nick at Night, yeah.
exactly. You'd be doing that, but yeah, I don't know. I over time I kind of just like gravitated just going to sleep with nothing.
So you like silence when you go to bed.
Yeah,
You
but
like
then-
hearing the thoughts.
But yeah, let's say, but then how do you get past the voices?
the voices.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. They're too
you
loud.
just drown in them.
Yeah,
I drown out to the George Lopez theme song.
yeah. You just think of like white noise.
Alright, dude. I think I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna be honest, they didn't even give like a valid reason. It was just like, yeah, if it's
Here's the thing, though. The thing is, though, Cohen was more done with it, so I feel like we have to give a stand because, like, Cohen brought bowling and all
Cole
this
was
stuff.
like, yeah, like ASMR and tea are basically the same
Like
thing.
bowling and tea, that has nothing to do with.
I mean, that's pretty valid.
Like, I think we just have to go with him just because of how dumb Cohen was.
I guess Colin gets it. Alright.
I think Samson should definitely
Samson
get
gets
that point.
credit for that.
Okay. Next one is.
Wait, wait.
Oh yeah. Okay. Do you want to?
I want to go against it. I want to be a hater.
Okay.
You want to be a hater?
Okay.
Okay.
What is this?
Drinking straight milk isn't weird. Like just a nice
Dude,
cold glass of
I-
milk.
Before we start, I love milk.
I love
milk
People,
so much.
okay, people that say that drinking milk
You like
just
milk?
in a glass of milk.
I
Oh.
actually don't
No,
like
it's not.
milk. I don't drink
Put
milk.
on the mic.
So
It's
hold on.
so good.
I'm kind of
Dude,
drunk.
I love
So,
milk.
Say
Okay.
that again.
Okay, so you drinking straight milk isn't weird.
So I'm for.
So I hate milk in this
So
area.
you
That
hate
is
milk,
not
you
milk.
like drinking
Yeah,
milk.
I dislike
okay.
milk.
Okay. All right. Do you want to go first?
No,
you
you
go
go first.
All right. So first of all, it's milk.
Mhm.
Like that's just like straight up.
I agree.
I mean,
Straight
people
up.
try.
I concur.
Straight up.
People replicate milk off of formulas for even kids. So like whenever, even from at birth, like that is like your nutrition. That's
Mhm.
all your
I
nutrition.
mean, that is the first thing you're drinking.
Exactly. So you gotta kind of always give it that upper hand. Like, yeah, you always gotta think that has a certain part in
That's
your heart.
true. Yeah.
Like milk's, like sauce is forever.
yeah.
Like milk is forever.
Mhm.
It's just you don't lose it.
Yeah.
It's always with you. It's built you up.
Mhm.
And I feel like if you do like milk over time, even after that infant stage, that's fire.
I mean, isn't it like good for your bones
Yeah,
and
exactly.
everything too?
It's really good for your bones. So I don't see why.
I
there's,
know.
like,
For me though, I just don't like the taste of it.
Why do
Dude.
you not
I'm
like the
just-
taste?
I just okay. Here's the
If
thing.
it sits
If I
out, if it sits out
Okay.
for too long,
If-
I don't like
okay,
it.
If
well,
I have the
milk is
choice
different.
between water and milk, I'm gonna drink water every
No,
time.
really.
That depends on me.
Yeah.
To me, water
Like,
is just more refreshing.
It depends
Okay, what's different?
Depends.
Water. Water is like.
I'm not gonna go run like a 2 mile, like 2
Yeah.
miles, and then let
Here's
me want to
another-
drink some
I mean-
cold milk over
Okay,
water.
well,
Here's the
That's
thing.
fair.
I like milk, but I have to have it. Like I have to have it with like cereal or cookies or something.
Okay, do you like chocolate
I
milk?
can't drink straight up milk.
Do you like chocolate milk alone?
I used to drink strawberry milk.
Strawberry
Oh,
milk.
I do mess with
Yeah.
strawberry milk.
Well,
Yeah.
strawberry milk is not cow milk because it's strawberry milk.
Yeah, that's
All right,
what
can we
I'm
hear
saying. It's not really
Samson's?
the same
Can we
thing.
can you finish?
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I'm
Yeah, I think
they
you pretty much
they just took the
finished.
floor away from you.
milk is him.
Yeah, milk is
Milk
that's
is him?
that, yeah.
That's at the
I
end
mean-
of the day.
Milk is him.
I agree with you.
Okay.
But for the sake of this argument,
Yes.
Um,
I agree.
okay. So, first off, milk.
Mhm.
Or are you a cow? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
Cows don't drink milk, you bozo.
so
Cows produce milk.
Are you a cow?
Are you cow? That's where you get the milk from.
What do cows drink? What do cows drink?
Yeah, they drink their milk.
They drink their milk? They drink water.
Come on.
Okay.
They drink water.
Gotta,
All right, well, Cole's already. He's starting on the wrong note right now.
Okay.
we need to come back there. So milk. Lactose intolerant people. We're just gonna forget about that.
Dude,
They're-
that is a
if you're
good
lactose
one.
Lactose intolerant
intolerant
people are people too, and I want you to remember that. You just think we're just gonna avoid them? Like they're like
They're
I don't really know how it works, but they're like allergic or something. I don't know.
They're
Can't they like die from drinking it?
They
or
just
something?
they just get the runs.
yeah.
Exactly. Who likes the runs? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
yeah, no, that's a no.
it's like yeah.
You just,
Like
you just weren't built.
milk is sometimes like it's an offensive player, and sometimes our body can't play defense against it. You know what I'm saying? It's
Another
like
thing I
It's
will
just
say
good.
that
It's
I
too
don't
aggressive.
like about milk is when it goes bad. That's the worst
Okay,
smell in
wait,
the world.
No, stop.
well,
Have you ever drank expired milk?
No, why would I?
No,
do
I
that?
randomly-
Well, I have, but
Like,
like,
why would I even do that?
Okay, well,
Expired milk.
It's like the cold. It's just clobs of like.
No, stop.
No, okay, so sometimes I'll go get milk and cookies before I go to bed, and sometimes I'll fall asleep before I end up eating them because I'm so tired.
Yeah.
And I'll wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and go, oh, I didn't eat my milk and
No.
cookies.
No.
I used to do that same thing.
Well, at least I gotta drink the milk before it goes bad, but it's already been sitting there. It's kind
Yeah.
of moist, and I'm like,
No, yeah, I
it's
agree with
like,
that.
it wasn't that bad.
No, I 100%. Sometimes you wake up, you see half a cookie still there. You're like,
John's not
You're
finished.
just like, John's not finished.
John's not finished.
and just honestly,
Nah, bro. I don't know.
I
I've
don't
never
think
had
I
that
would.
happen to me.
That's why I'd rather just bring water with me to bed because I feel like
That's
that's
what I always
just.
do.
oh yeah,
That's what I was-
oh yeah, 100%.
But, you know,
But
if I want my milk, I'm gonna
yeah,
get my
I'm not
milk.
gonna eat my cookies with water. Like
I will say cookies and milk though is
Cookies and
Okay, but
milk.
what's
it's
the
a
difference?
Oh, good.
honestly, when I really think about it, milk is kind of like Scottie Pippen. Let me explain. Let me
Okay.
explain.
If you explain this well, I'll give you the
I'll-
point.
we'll give you-
Yeah, we'll give you the point.
Think about this.
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen. When I think of Scottie Pippen, what do you think of?
Defensive player of the year.
No, you do. You're such a liar. You think of Michael Jordan. Okay, Scottie Pippen by himself. You think he's winning a ring? No, not one. They literally was it the Utah Jazz they lost to?
They beat the Utah Jazz.
I'm saying when Jordan was gone.
I don't know.
Okay, that's probably wrong. But What's it called? Oh, yeah, I was wrong. They lost the Rockets, right? Yeah.
No, they beat them.
That's-
They lost to the Magic, actually.
What's
And then
the
we went
point?
to the finals, then we got swept.
They
by
lost to
the
a
last
team
round.
and when Michael
Okay,
Jordan decided to
okay,
play
yeah.
baseball.
All right.
Okay. So Scottie Pippen by himself, not great. All right.
Okay.
Whatever. Milk by itself, sometimes it can't make the plays necessary to win a championship in the drink
Okay.
in the drink
I agree
department.
with that.
Sometimes it can't win. So sometimes it just needs a better Michael Jordan, like cookies.
Okay.
Cookies are the Michael Jordan of the desserts. Like, I'm sorry, I love brownies. That's my favorite player, but I'm not.
Cookies and Oreos.
I'm not.
What's
What?
that?
What's wrong with Oreos?
I love Oreos. Don't get me wrong. They're a good
No,
player.
A nice
They're good
chocolate chip cookies. Way better.
Nah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Chocolate's
Oreos,
good.
they had their prime, and it was great. It lasted a while,
Yeah.
but they just couldn't. They couldn't make it in the big leagues when
Yeah,
it came down to
okay.
it. They couldn't.
Yeah.
They couldn't age correctly.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip cookies, brilliant. And I think that Milk plays a Scottie Pippen role to them, but Milk also plays Scottie Pippen to cereal.
Okay. He
Like,
Okay, yeah, no, that's valid. That's valid.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that wasn't a bad analogy.
Surprisingly,
I
that
don't
was
like
actually
it.
a good way to.
Yeah,
I feel like we have to
I
give
think
him
the
the
cookies to
after that.
milk, the Scottie Pippen was a little bit better than cereal to milk.
Well, I think-
I could have cookies regular without milk, but like cereal, like I know those kids that be eating just like raw Cheerios. Like I don't know, bro. I can't do that for so long. That's kind of
I've never been
I
a
think-
Cheerios
I
type
think-
of guy.
that milk is like necessary.
Nah, yeah, I wouldn't-
No, don't get me wrong.
The,
I'm
the
not.
cookies and milk and now
Don't
is
get
a
me
lot
wrong.
better. I got it.
I'm not putting Cheerios in the Michael Jordan discussion. I'm not even close. They remind me of like a Kyrie Irving type of player.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
just-
No,
I
maybe
kind of get what you mean, though.
they're just kind of like they have a couple plays, but
Okay.
you know they
Yeah.
You can't finish.
Yeah,
I think we gotta
I-
give Coleman
yeah,
the
I
point
think-
on
I
that.
think-
Even Sam's was like, yeah, I
think
guess we'll give it the point.
So now it's 1-1.
Oh, yeah, it's 1-1.
This is the final one.
No,
No,
there's
no,
a
no.
few more. All right. So the next one is. Okay, who wants to be for or against this one?
I want to be for it. I want to support it.
You've been picking every single time.
No, okay. If
Okay,
you,
let Samson
you
take
take
first.
turns. So,
Yeah.
Samson, do you want to defend or do you want to like go for?
I'll be.
Or well, you know what I mean?
I'll be for this one.
For this
All right,
one.
for this one, so you're against this one, Cohen.
For sure.
Falling asleep on FaceTime is stupid. Like,
Like,
Wait.
if you have a girl and you're
So
falling
wait,
asleep
I'm
on
disagreeing. So I think it's
FaceTime,
okay.
you
right?
think it's
You think it's okay?
you think it's
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Let's be honest though. Do
That's,
you guys
we're all
ever? I
hypocrites.
was gonna say, do you guys fall asleep?
No,
You've never fell asleep with a girl on FaceTime.
Well, yeah.
okay,
but
yeah, but I don't know if I personally like.
I don't.
But you still do
I
it.
feel like
Well, I do it
You
because
don't like it, but
because
you
of
do it
her.
So, so your girlfriend
I don't
tells you
do
what
it
to
every day. I do it occasionally.
So basically, you're being manipulated into doing.
I
FaceTime.
just think your sleep should be your personal time.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree. That's a.
But at the same time, for me, it's like if she wants to do it. It's not a real big inconvenience for me to do it. Besides my phone getting hot, so I just
Yeah.
mute my phone and I just put it. Away.
No, that's
but,
fine. So
but the
you're
thing is,
for
I
it.
I don't.
Okay, yeah.
You're for it,
Mhm.
okay? Now I gotta think about this, bro. I don't know. Being in a long relationship and having all these FaceTime calls, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It took a toll on my phone, like quite literally.
What is your
yeah,
battery?
I mean,
What's your
battery?
your
No,
battery
I mean,
health
I
is
have-
probably like
No,
like
I
70%.
promise you this. I had an iPhone 10s. Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Middle of sophomore year, I had it. That's whenever about my relationship started. Ever since I had that phone for about probably 3 years, and every single night for like we did that mostly like a lot of the times, and so going to sleep with FaceTime, and my battery, I checked it before I traded it in,
Yeah.
and it was like 78% like battery
I think
capacity.
mine's worse than that right now.
Yeah.
Mine's
And
worse
it
than
just,
that,
like,
too.
Shit, I'm gonna check.
I
Mine's
looked
an
at
older
that,
phone, so.
And I was like, wow, this really did take a toll on it. And especially the fact that it's overheating or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
It's like, that just makes me uncomfortable with like knowing that my phone's just like basically
Yeah,
gonna
that's enough,
nearly
like-
start a fire.
Like, yeah, I don't want my phone on the entire night.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Like, I mean, I guess there's one situation with like FaceTime is like you can just turn off your phone and still have the
but
sound.
It's still basically running.
But it's bit, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Just without the screen. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know.
What do you got, Colin?
I want him to have the floor.
Okay. You got
Like,
any more
like-
you want to add?
Now, yeah, sleep like being on FaceTime, you're always like able to communicate with them at like nearly any time.
Mhm.
Like you can just unmute yourself or whatever. but I do agree with Hunter on this one with like the personal space. It's a pretty important thing to. I mean, you shouldn't really have to be that glued to somebody.
Yeah.
For every night to like go to sleep on the phone with them.
I just checked my phone battery's at 79%.
Yeah,
That's
that's bad.
If it weren't for that, my phone battery would probably be like in the high 80s.
Oh yeah, high 80s,
Oh
early
yeah,
90s.
for sure. Yeah.
Like I don't mind it, but it's also like it's just an inconvenience to my phone.
It is.
Like that's the one thing I actually care about.
Yeah,
I don't
for
care
real.
about being on FaceTime because I'm willing to sacrifice
Yeah, exactly.
for that. But it's like my phone is dying. My phone is like the sun when I put it on my nightstand.
No,
The
that's
thing
bad.
is too, you guys are just like on it just to fall asleep. Like
Yeah.
it's not like you're talking to them
Yeah,
really. You're just
exactly.
No,
sitting there
we're not.
falling asleep.
And you-
Like
Usually-
the one thing you'll probably do is just wake up to them.
no, yeah,
and
you'll
then
wake up and say
"Oh,
good morning, and then you probably like turn it off.
And yeah, or it's like, oh, I'm going, and then you're like, okay, bye, have a good day, and then done.
That doesn't even happen to me. Mine
After
is
like being on it for 10 hours.
Yeah.
I'll wake up and she'll already be like gone. She'll be going to the gym and I'm getting ready to go to the gym with her. But she'll already be off the phone, so it's like
Yeah.
it doesn't even matter. Or like she'll go to bed. She goes to bed earlier than me, so she'll be like, all right, good night. She'll go to bed and I'll be up for like another 3 hours.
Yeah, and then you're just
So I just
sitting
have her on.
Or
phone.
especially like if that situation happens and then you're trying to like watch a video or something.
Yeah.
And then the audio is like so low.
That's actually so true.
terrible audio.
I have to watch on my iPad. I stop. That's
And
when
whenever
I
you
rely on
increase
my
the volume, if their audio is, if they're still like, if they're not on mute,
Yeah,
you can hear like
hear
all
that.
the
Dude, Cohen's just agreeing at this one. He's like,
You're
yeah,
all
you're
their
right.
surroundings.
iPad. You can hear their voices in their
No,
voices.
Exactly.
They're breathing so heavy sometimes.
I feel like Cohen's just like, yeah, Tim's
Or-
gonna
or
come
I'm like,
when
is
they-
that the Darth Vader? Like what?
Yeah.
Like
Or when
Yeah.
they move their
That's
sheets.
one thing.
When their sheets move and you're
No,
you're-
and it's like,
no, but don't get me
No,
wrong.
that's
I'm not
bad.
trying to be a hypocrite. I snore, so that's terrifying.
No,
that's actually
Nobody
scary.
wants to hear that.
I don't snore, but I'll like randomly snore.
I
Like,
always mute my microphone.
so do I.
Yeah, you have
like
to.
muting it, and then using your audio.
Have you ever gotten in trouble for that?
It's alright.
For muting?
Yeah.
No, there's one time I didn't mute and I was watching a video and all that happened in the video was just like a loud noise and she woke up and I'm like, what was that? I was like, nothing.
No, that's.
So cool. You wanna?
I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm at a terrible disposition here. Okay, first off, I just want to say
Yeah.
we can say whatever we want about how it's this terrible thing. We can all act like we're some tough guys out here, act like we're some big shots.
I don't think it's a terrible thing. I just think it's inconvenient.
Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. Inconvenient. So many washing dishes. Inconvenient.
No,
it
yeah.
has to be done.
It has to be.
It has to be done.
But
Play by
FaceTime
dishwashers.
doesn't have to be done.
Yes, it does.
I mean,
It does not.
it depends on the girl, too.
No,
I mean,
don't get me wrong. I can act like this tough guy, all this stuff, blah blah blah. If I have a girl and she tells me to put the phone on FaceTime, I'm putting the phone on
That's
FaceTime.
true. If your girl says, "Yeah, I want to sleep with you on FaCetime," like you're gonna do it.
And if,
Yeah.
and if you say no, like what? Like
You may not
gonna
want
be
to do
another
it,
guy.
but you're gonna do
She's
it.
gonna-
You're like, she's gonna be with a guy regardless of like that wants to be on FaceTime with her.
That's
And you're gonna say-
terrible.
you're
You can't like that.
I'm not saying
But-
she would cheat.
I mean,
I'm
if
saying,
she drops you because of that, then you're not meant to be with her.
there was not,
I'm just
a
saying.
reason for that relationship.
We're breaking
to
up
begin with.
because you didn't call me on
Bro,
FaceTime
that'd be the worst
more
excuse.
than once.
you've never gotten in trouble for that?
For not being on FaceTime at night?
Yeah.
Why would you get in trouble
Come
for
on,
that?
Maybe
I
in the
mean,
past.
what type
I mean,
of girls are you
Maybe in the past,
talking
but
to?
not with Logan.
Well, we know Cohen's always on FaceTime with
with a
girls.
bunch, with multiple.
No, it's not.
Like at once.
No, it's
Cohen has
not.
like 6 screens on. He's
He's like, he's got one on his iPad, his MacBook, his iPhone.
Cohen's that guy that plays Pokemon. The guy that plays Pokemon going like 60 iPhones.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
trying to-
No.
Yeah, that's Cohen, but on FaceTime with 60 different girls.
That's hilarious.
It's like when he's on a bicycle and there's like a
right,
web
good
of,
night, good
there's
night.
like a web of phones.
No.
And they're all
He has to click
attached.
mute on everyone.
He's gotta-
I'm a loyal man. All right, no, but what's it called? I see the inconvenience, and I see where you guys are coming from, because I agree. It sometimes is terrible, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta do what. It's like
Gotta do it.
Sometimes
All right.
it's inevitable.
All right,
But-
can we give me my points?
No, hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done. Let the clutch up.
Okay, go ahead. Let him cook.
Let him cook.
So,
Yeah, you already lost.
if you're on the phone with your girl at night, how does she cheat on you? Think about that. How's she gonna cheat on you?
Text.
Texting.
Text.
Turn off
You
your
ain't
camera,
seen
bro.
what-
Who let this man cook? Come on.
What if you like just wake
Hey,
up in the
bitch.
morning and you just see another guy in the bed?
That's true all the time.
You're sleeping, you wake up, good morning, baby. Yo, what's good?
No.
See, it's almost better not to see that. So
Yeah, I'm gonna change my point. Like, honestly, I don't know how to defend this. Okay.
And on that note,
Samson gets the point.
I agree, honestly, Samson, but let's be real. Like, we can act like we're tough, but anytime a girl is like, get on the phone, you're getting on the phone.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I'm going to do it doesn't mean that it's still out.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I agree.
All right, we'll give Samson it. What's the next one?
It's 2-1 now, Samson. So
How many
who
more we got? 4?
We got 4 more.
Okay.
So who won? 4 against? Who wants to go?
You
2
can
more
take
against?
this one.
I'll take agree then, because
Gonna agree.
he's got 2 agrees.
Okay, so you're going to agree with this one.
Like, it's gonna be
So-
terrible.
This one is, if you have a bag of chips, right?
Okay.
It could be Lay's chips or Cheetos or whatever. Eating just one chip at a time is unacceptable.
Okay.
Oh.
I actually agree with my point for once.
Eating one chip at a time is unacceptable.
Yeah, so if you have a bag of chips and you're eating Cheetos and you're only popping one Cheeto in your mouth at a time, you're a psychopath. You need to put at least 2 or 3
I'm gonna
in your
be
mouth.
honest. Then I'm probably a psychopath because I do that.
No, you're freak.
Yeah,
You're freak.
Okay, I know for a fact Hunter is lying, bro.
I do.
No, you guys know on River with PlayStation, we hear he's like, dude, what?
No, I'm just throwing them in like I'm just
Okay,
No.
you wanna
Okay,
agree
yeah.
with that?
Am I one? Am I? Is it medicine? Like, why am I putting one in my mouth at a time? Like,
Maybe you just want to,
Maybe you're trying to savor it.
Yeah, maybe you're just savoring it.
for what?
For what? The sustenance?
I don't like this. I don't like to share my food. So honestly, if I get a bag of chips, I'm hiding it after.
Well, it's not like prison.
So-
I mean, I guess the
Why are you
lunch
hiding
is
the
kind of
chips?
prison.
Because I don't want people touching my chips.
No, that's true. Like lunch
No,
can
that's
be
fair.
literally prison. Like
No, that's true.
people be stealing food left and right.
That is true.
No, but like,
So, are you talking about like whenever you're getting into this bag of chips?
Yeah.
Like, are you just full, just hands, just going deep into it, and just like getting all your hand, like?
I think a better question is whether or not I'm taking my hand out of the bag.
So you're just keeping it
He's got a handful of
No,
chips.
but
I like to
that's the thing,
maximize my time.
But I
in
do
the
that
bag.
too. I do that too, and Logan gets so mad at me because we'll be eating chips together, and she'll go in for a chip and eat it and keep her hand out of the bag, but I'll eat a chip and put my hand right back
Exactly.
in the bag because I'm getting ready
Yeah,
to
I
take
get
my
it.
next
Yeah,
chip.
You have to prepare. It's like a gate.
And she'll be like, "Stop doing that!" I'm like, "I'm getting ready to eat my next chip."
No, like, that's as you should.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it also matters on what you're eating.
Okay, well, okay. In this case scenario, you're eating like a Dorito or a Lay's chip or
Oh,
something. like that.
Doritos?
Doritos, bro.
Honestly, okay.
yeah.
No, I'm pretty fat. I think I eat more multiple. I'm thinking sometimes, like with Tyler, I used to during lunch we'd randomly I would take him one at a time and I'd inspect the Dorito.
What?
All right, that's
Why?
some freaking.
Why you
No,
think
no,
it's
no.
like laced with something?
No, because I sometimes
Tyler's lazy.
sometimes you just want
Tyler
to.
is a big guy.
Sometimes
Trying to
He
get like
probably would.
emotionally attached to the Dorito before you eat it.
No, sometimes I do. Sometimes I think about the Dorito sometimes past lunchtime. Do I think about it before I go to bed? Then maybe the next day.
You're a sick
I-
man.
I still think about one Dorito. No, one Dorito had a perfect amount of the dust on it. I think about it daily. Anytime I eat Doritos, I'm like, nothing will ever top that. Even Tyler saw it. Tyler
Have
was
you
like,
guys ever opened a bag and I think so? I think
And it's
most
like
of the time it's been like with sour
95%
cream.
air.
No. Well, that too. That's just like school lunch type chips right
Yeah.
there. But okay, so I would get like sour cream chips and I would open them, and when I would pull them out, I would inspect them, and like you know how some like chips would have like brown
Or like
parts
brown
on
and
it.
green.
I
on
would
them.
literally not eat those because I
Yeah,
thought
I'd be
I would
like
not.
that
I was
too.
like,
Yeah.
that's why I would inspect. I'm like, dude, this doesn't look good.
I'm talking like specifically for like Lay's.
Yes, Lay's
Yes.
shit.
Dude.
If I saw
Especially
green,
the
if I saw
sour cream and onion.
it was
dude.
not like a green.
was not
light.
going-
It
yeah.
was not a green light.
It'd be
It
like-
was a red.
dude,
light.
I was
I'm not
shoving
taking-
those
I'm
down
not
my throat with
taking
no
that.
I'm not
hesitation.
surprised.
Yeah, of
I'm
course
not
you are.
surprised.
No, I literally, dude, 6th grade, I'd be like at lunch, I'd be like, I'll take 4 bags of Doritos, and then like,
Okay.
dude, I was rolling places after that. Like I wasn't walking nowhere.
Okay, so we get it. You
Yeah.
you like to firmly grasp.
Yes, well,
And
because
just like stuff them.
I mean,
You just crush them,
You just like fend
Crush
for
them
yourself,
and
and
you
you're
just
just.
snort
and then he
Taking
just
them
like
all in.
eats it through like.
Yeah,
this
why
and
would I-
shit.
You're not doing one by one. Never.
Why would I do one by one?
Okay. Well,
Is it?
this
No.
is why you might do one by one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I don't know. This is for my clean people out there. I don't know. I just don't like, especially like Doritos or
Doritos and
Cheetos.
Cheetos, yeah.
And Cheetos. Terrible with it. So like, you get so much dust, especially if you're going in like a whole hand. You're getting it everywhere. Sometimes places you didn't even know you could get dust there. So it's like, if you're doing it one by one,
I usually just eat it.
especially
I pick
using,
it up with
like,
the pin.
thumb
Like,
and your
yeah.
index finger. Yeah, bro, you're literally being so. You may not be so efficient, like
Especially-
basically on like
yeah.
time,
Especially if you're wearing something nice too that you don't want to
Yeah,
get stuff all over.
exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
and then like people like who be just like stuffing it in, then they just like wipe it on their like pants or
Oh.
something.
Okay,
That's terrible.
you're wrong.
Okay.
Now-
okay.
Okay, first off, I could take 8 Doritos with this pinch. You don't. Do you not understand the technique of chip eating? You clearly, a couple chips. Damn.
But the thing is, I like to savor.
No,
my
but
chips.
here's why
I
you're.
like to savor the taste. Because the thing is, whenever you're done and you ate all your chips, I'm still eating one by one. And I'm still savoring it, and then you're thinking, "Oh my goodness, I really want my last
You
chip."
go buy another bag of chips.
But what if you're only
That's why
one
you have
bag?
You-
One bag.
This
in the
reminds me.
universe.
This reminds me of Kobe Bryant, and let
Why
me
is
explain
everything
why.
going to basketball?
Let me explain why. Kobe once said, "I hope this is true. Don't
It's
quote.
probably not.
Don't quote me on it."
You're probably making it up.
I heard someone say that he said this.
You're making it up.
He said, "The thing, you know how people say, put your eggs in one basket."
Yeah.
He says, "What if you could just make more eggs?" And that's the same with Doritos. You're thinking, why would I eat all my Doritos and not savor it? You get more Doritos.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you also
get-
spend more money.
Yeah, you spend more money. You gain more health problems.
You gain
These
more
are
Money
all
is a
negative-
tool.
These are all negative benefits.
Money
in the
is
real
a
world.
tool. And what is a tool used for? More Doritos. Now think about think about and the dust. You're complaining about the dust. You're complaining about the dust.
Bro, that's like the best part.
I was saying, I am literally
that's like
shoving.
the most unhealthy part.
I am literally shoving
thing
my
is-
hand up my mouth.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Licking that dust, bro. It is the best part.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm giving my fingers the greatest suck ever.
No, like I do that too. Like,
Yeah.
don't get it wrong, but the thing is, whenever it's all over your hand, then you're like licking in like certain spots that you're like, okay.
But I don't
this is
understand.
terrible.
Why is it on your palm? Like, why?
Yeah, why is it on your palm? It should be only on your
Well, I
on
mean,
your thumb,
here,
your middle finger,
here,
and your
the,
index
the
finger.
Dorito pitch. It's a known technique.
Somehow it gets here. Somehow it gets
No.
to your knuckles.
Yeah,
because
I
of
never
the
had
bag.
it on my knuckles.
The Dorito
You
pitch.
bro,
I never
come
had
on.
my knuckles.
Easy.
They
Technique.
just don't know the technique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna be
You should've
honest.
grew up
I'm
fatter.
gonna be completely honest here.
I was a fat kid. I knew it.
That's true though. He did. He knew
I'm
the
gonna
technique.
be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I personally, myself, I do not eat one by one. So I am, you know, at the end of the day, said and done.
Yeah. No.
If I'm not going against this,
I don't judge.
I am for you
Yeah.
in what you speak. But there are some pros
Yeah.
to, you know,
I'm not.
taking your time and being, you know, more.
I don't know about
Nothing.
this one, Joseph.
Nothing
I
against
don't
people
know.
that eat one by one, but I don't respect you. You know
See,
what I
I'm
mean?
not-
Like,
I just don't
So
like
if
it.
you,
wanna
yeah,
side
if you
with
eat
him.
one by one, you're just not like respectable. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I like.
Okay.
if I'm doing a business
I mean,
decision
we
and I
could
see them
get on
eat
both.
Well,
one
the
Dorito,
thing
Dorito
is,
here.
then that's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
What if you're being like, you know, you're supposed to be proper, right? You're not going to be like in front of a businessman. You're just like
no, I'm 100%.
going crazy with
No,
the chips.
No, 100%.
You're gonna-
If I'm a businessman and they go one by one chips, off the deal. Table, don't care.
Yeah, you're definitely.
Yo, I'm not dealing that. You're a liar. Because I know no one eats like that.
But
normally.
then, like, that's kind of like whenever it's like with people order at like fancy restaurants and they get this portion and it's like bite sized, the whole
Yeah.
meal.
Yeah.
Instead, why don't you just get a huge one with like more stuff?
Exactly.
Okay, so then, but like, that's how the business people are.
Yeah.
They will have the expensive stuff, but less quantity.
They're insane. Just like people that eat one chip at a time. Case closed.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
don't
I think
know
we.
what that.
You want to give them both a point for
I
this?
think we should give you both a point.
Wow.
That one was probably your both of you.
Yeah, you both kind
I
of
don't think you agree with your point.
All right.
He did. He doesn't have
He
to
made a
agree
good
with
point.
it.
He
He
made a
just
good
got to defend it.
Yeah.
No, I
You
respect
both,
it.
You both defended your points
Yeah,
very well.
I respect
would
it.
say. All right. There's two more.
All right.
Two more.
Okay.
This one, for or against. Who wants to go for? Who wants to go
Wait,
against?
let me see this one. I really hope Colin picks the right one.
Which one?
No, we're not gonna tell you.
We're not. Yeah.
Oh my
I'll pick.
god.
I'll go 4.
You want 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, Hunter's laughing. So I think I picked the right one.
So you want to be against?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
So Colin, you're defending being a Disney grown-up is cringy.
I love Disney, bro.
Well, not right now.
Okay. I literally was at Disney on Tuesday. Like,
Yeah, you literally were just at.
I was just
Disney.
at Disney. I love Disney.
You're cringe. You're cringy.
Looking at Lightning
Yeah,
McQueen.
you're cringy.
Ka-chow. Ka-chow.
Okay.
Right, who wants to go first?
What's your favorite? What's your favorite spot?
Come on,
Okay,
Colin. It's
okay.
your time to be a lawyer right now. You gotta rest your case.
You gotta
But first off, I just want to say I love Disney World, but next couple minutes, I hate it.
Yeah.
Nobody asked.
Okay, Disney World.
Yeah.
Grow up, dog. Like what? Like are we like what? Like
Yeah.
grow up. You're like 40.
Like it's not real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what? Like I'm sorry. Like who do you think you are? You're watching Tinkerbell and wishing you had her life. Like dog. Like make that life for yourself. You know. Like stop.
Yeah, I feel like at a
Stop.
certain age you gotta like be like,
Yeah.
come on.
It's like you're still living in fairy tales, but like you know it's
He
not.
doesn't know how to like. Go
Not only that, but you're
Yeah.
think about it. If you're like a dad, like a Disney dad going on all these rides, you're literally just taking time away from other kids that are trying to get on it.
Yeah.
I originally when I wrote that one, I put that, and I also put adults shouldn't be able to get into Disney without a child. So like, you can't just buy an adult ticket. Like you have to buy an adult and child ticket, and you have to be with a child when you go to Disney.
Well, no, I was in Disney the other day, and this guy goes, we were in line, and I didn't see that the line was already moving, like it was moving forward. So I'm like taking a second, so it's like there's like a gap between us.
Yeah,
And he goes, bro, and I'm like, what? I'm like, ain't no way.
How old
No,
is this dude?
he's
probably
no, he's at least 40.
He's a dad.
No.
Dude.
That's how they are, though.
But he's like, he doesn't have a kid with him. He doesn't have a kid.
What
And-
ride were you going on?
I don't know. I think it was like
You're gonna take 5 years on that.
I don't know.
Okay.
But
Doesn't matter.
what's it called? And then one time I stood up during the fireworks show, which is a straight war crime I didn't know
People
about.
get so angry
No,
at that, though.
I literally stood up for 1 second to like grab something.
Sit down.
They just chuck something at you. They chuck like a
No.
Mickey Mouse at you.
They chuck a firework at you.
Yeah, no, they're like insane. I'm like, what?
Chuck like a mortar at your
No.
head.
Yeah, I'm like, everyone's so nice at Disney World until you mess up
Dude,
one time.
stand up.
Nah, dude, those Disney people will defend it with their life.
Yeah, and their kid's
It's
like half a year old. Like he doesn't know what's going on. He's probably scared.
Here's
Yeah.
my 5 months.
There was nothing like that in the womb.
He's gonna get scarred by that experience.
Yeah, he's seeing a bunch of explosions. He's
People
like
that take their
confused.
kids to Disney and they're like, with like under a year old, I think they're just stupid.
I
Like,
mean, they're
your
just
kids-
sitting out there in the sun.
Yeah, the kid's like
And
dying
like
of
a
heat
stroller,
stroke, and then
yeah.
they're like
it's not fun.
they think
for
it's
you.
fun.
And they can't even go on any rides because they're
No,
not
you
old
can't,
enough.
You can't go on any rides because your kid is too young. You're just not having a good time because you have to care about your kid and you're walking around.
You're
it's
pushing
such
a
an
stroller
inconvenience.
the entire time. You're pushing
Yeah.
a stroller the entire time you're
It's
there.
just
for
an
like 10
inconvenience.
hours.
Like there's no point.
No, yeah, it's I don't know. I don't.
If your
see.
kid can't walk, you shouldn't be going to Disney.
Yeah, Samson, you're gonna have a tough time
Don't
backing
get me
this
wrong.
up.
I saw like a 3-year-old the other day, and I was like, I can't wait till I'm a dad and I can take my kid to Disney.
I
But
think it'll be fun taking them, but I just don't think I think there's a certain age that you should be able to take them.
yeah, don't get me wrong. I have an annual pass. I love Disney.
They're like the perfect ages, like between like
I think
What,
once
like
your kid's
5
like
and,
4,
like,
5,
5 to like 14.
Don't get me
14.
wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
rides you can go on there like roller coasters and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
so.
I'm absolutely dogging my kid the Buzz Lightyear ride.
what do
Like,
you mean
I'm,
by that?
I'm beating him. Like, I'm like
What do you
destroying
mean, what do you
him.
mean by that?
I'm defeating him at the Buzz Lightyear.
What do you mean by that?
Okay.
All right, Bren, what do you got?
I
for
love
us?
my future children.
It's a hard
It's a
one.
toughie.
It's a hard one, okay? To
There
go
are
against
some
this one, I
benefits
gotta
that
admit.
I won't
But there are.
By the way, Samson
I mean,
makes fun of
there
me
are
for
some
going Disney, so this is like
a
Fire
Pirates of the
benefits.
Caribbean ride.
Okay.
That is
Now-
a fire ride.
Okay. Now, if we're talking about just straight up, like, just regular adults, no family,
Yeah.
no nothing, okay. That's kind of a little bit. weird.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. But like, whenever I think of it as like you're a parent, or you're like a mother, and you're trying to, raise a family, and you're trying to, I don't know, kind of like shine a good light on like, how it is to be with a family and everything.
I mean, you want to give them a good childhood
Yeah, exactly.
experience.
You
so,
want it
you
to
play
make it
into
as
it a
happy
little
as
bit.
possible,
Yeah.
so you want to, be like that.
Yeah.
And so that's one positive that I do look at it, that it's like, you're trying to, make it look like your kid is, you're trying to make the best childhood for them and make it, in the best light, and, everything's happy.
It's like, I mean, I'm sorry, this is bad, but it's like Santa Claus, okay? I mean, I think we all know, right, Colin? You know Santa Claus isn't real, right, Colin?
I've been informed.
Okay, so we all know Santa Claus isn't real,
rubbish.
but as parents, we still treat it as if it's like a real thing,
Like,
right?
it's just.
I feel like parents are going to do the same thing with Disney because they don't want to ruin their child's experience.
Well, like, what is it? Like, I think there's a drastic difference between Santa Claus and Disney.
I mean,
Yeah,
some characters
Disney's-
really think those characters are alive.
Okay,
sometimes.
yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. They're like princess.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Oh, yeah, and they meet him at
Yeah,
like,
that's
the
what I'm
castle
saying.
or
Like they
whatever.
think those,
House,
like,
baby.
like people think some of these, like when you're a certain age, you think like these things are real.
Yeah.
Dude. Like,
No, that's
these are
valid.
real characters.
That's
I
valid.
clearly saw
I-
Minnie
I-
Mouse the other day, but okay.
Yeah,
Let's chill.
Who's your favorite
Goofy.
animal? Mickey Mouse?
goofy.
Goofy, I have a picture with Goofy.
Gold.
You're goofy.
Yeah, I love Goofy.
But yeah, it's kind of hard to go against this one.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
It's a pretty tough.
Wait, what, were you defending or were you going with it?
I'm defending.
He was
the
defending.
No,
he was with.
No,
you're going against it.
no, I'm going against
Oh
it.
yeah,
He's
he was
with it.
against it. He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to win for you. That was,
I think we're gonna.
I think even if Colin could have, I think if Colin would have picked the other one, I think Colin would have still lost because there's just no defending a Disney.
I think Colin.
They're just
Yeah,
cringy.
yeah,
Colin.
I feel like I'm gonna be a
at the end
Disney
of the
adult
day,
one
it's
day.
cringe.
Colin's gonna get the point.
Okay.
It'll be
Become
tied.
a-
That's fine. It'll be tied now.
I don't know. I couldn't see myself. I can never go
They'll
Disney
be-
If you
alone.
become a Disney adult, we're not talking to you anymore.
Like I never really grew up with that childhood where it's like, oh yeah, we're going to we have these like year passes and we go every other like week.
Yeah,
Or, like,
I wasn't like
when I
that.
was
I think
little-
I went to Disney like once or twice.
Yeah,
When I
I
was
go
little-
like once a year maybe.
Not. I don't even go once. I haven't been.
Once
I
every
haven't been to
couple
Disney
years.
in like
like
3
I wasn't
years.
I wasn't.
I think
involved
I
with
go
that family
to
that
I
would
go
go
to
there all the time.
Universal more than anything.
Universal's way
Universal.
I just don't think. Like,
If you're older, Universal's the place.
Universal
Because
is-
for like
yeah.
City Walk and the roller
Yeah.
coasters, like,
I wouldn't
more-
get a
yeah.
pass for Universal just because.
nah,
you
it is
could-
expensive.
No, but I'm saying like Disney. There's like so many more parks and stuff, and so much more like things to do.
Yeah,
I think Universal. I think for one day, Universal is more fun. Like, as in like riding rides and stuff. But like, I don't think I get a
Universal
pass
does
because I
have
think you.
offer a lot of stuff.
I think you could-
will admit.
I think you can
Or
Universal.
Disney.
You could get like everything done in like a couple days. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
I
like
think
that's
you get
why
that
the
on
one
board.
thing I don't like about it, Universal, is like they also have Islands of Adventure, and you have to pay for that as a separate thing. It's not like connected.
It's not connected.
That's the one thing that like screws you over because like
that's-
you have to buy for both of them.
Yeah, that's one thing about Disney. Is they have Epcot, they have Magic Kingdom, they have.
Like you can get a thing
The
that
other
go to
two
all
parks.
of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's valid. When I was a kid, my mom used to take me to Disney like at least 2 to 3 times a year. I haven't gone to Disney in a long time, but
Yeah.
back then it was like 2 to 3 times a year, and we would go to like Magic Kingdom or Epcot or just.
I haven't been there. I want to go to Epcot. I haven't been there.
Epcot. I think Epcot is
There's a lot
fun.
of
Like
walking
now that
around,
we're
though.
older, I think Epcot will probably be like one of my favorite.
Yeah,
parks.
because you're like what? It's like visiting like different
You
like
visit different cultures and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Drink
eat
around the
food.
world.
But when you're a kid, you don't really care about that. You're just kind of like,
Oh,
where's
yeah.
the rides?
Yeah,
Where's
that's
the
it.
rides?"
But like now, when you're older, like I feel like that'd be kind of cool because I haven't been there, so I really want to go and experience that.
No, yeah, I liked it.
I mean, you should go drink around the world at Epcot.
I should. I should get a drink at every place.
Yeah, and that's literally.
And then do my
that's what-
reviews.
That's literally what people
I'm
do.
gonna drink
yeah.
all around the world. and
People
drive.
like people specifically like they'll go right whenever they hit 21. They'll do that.
Honestly, I think one day we just gotta do a whole vlog and go there, and just vlog it.
Vlog.
That would
Go
be
there.
funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink around the world.
Yeah, we're all blacked out.
Okay, so we'll be giving Colin the
Yeah,
point.
I think
It's
Colin-
tied.
I think yeah.
Alright.
So wait, this is the last one.
This is the last one. This is the tiebreaker.
Game 7.
All right, so this one's my favorite one.
Oh boy.
All right, so who wants to go for or against this? one?
You could choose.
I'll agree. I'll go
Agree.
for it.
That's actually perfect for it.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know.
It is, yeah.
Alright, so for against. So, cool. Samson, you're defending that gas isn't expensive. You're just poor.
I'm defending my gas.
Gas isn't expensive. You're just poor and you can't afford it.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty hard. But okay. So, Colin, you wanna be again? You wanna
Yeah.
your part?
Okay. Gas. Okay. Gas, honestly, here's what I'm thinking. Is like. Wait, what am I arguing?
You're saying that. So you're saying that. So the unpopular opinion is gas isn't expensive. You're just poor. So you're going against that. So you're saying gas really is expensive.
I think gas is expensive.
You think gas is
Okay, yeah.
expensive.
Okay.
You're trying to.
Honestly, okay.
And that doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor.
So, gas. It's so expensive, but it's not even important. You got these Teslas and new cars that are like electric and stuff. Like honestly, like these cars are running off the same things my scooters did when I was little. All right, like honestly, that's probably not right.
Bigger
But
scale,
Yeah,
but-
that-
Are they Flintstones? Because you were pushing the car before.
well, I mean, you,
Talking about your electric scooter?
yeah. So I'm saying, no, not like a razor scooter, not like those things that give you like the ankle. Like,
Yeah.
sort of
Things
ankle.
that
But I'm saying like an
just
electric scooter.
rolls around.
Like you charge it up, like it's like a phone now. Bro.
Uh-huh.
You just drive around. Gas is crazy, especially earlier this year. Oh my
It was
goodness,
bad.
No, it's
Bad.
dude, it was awful. I'd pay like $3,000. Not actually, that's an exaggeration,
Real?
but like it was like $60 for me to like fully do my car, like fully.
There was a
Yeah.
point in time where I was paying $70-something to fill my tank,
It's insane.
and that was at Costco. Which Costco you get?
And you
It's
get
less
deals.
expensive
You
at
get
Costco.
discounts.
Yeah, and it's like
You know what's
Why
not
would
that
I do
expensive at the Walmart gas station? Walmart gas station has pretty good prices, actually.
See, I go to
Oh yeah,
Sam's
I
Club.
wouldn't be surprised. It's
I mean,
kinda
Sam's
just like
Club's
Costco or
with
something like that.
Walmart, so
But-
yeah.
why would I like? You know what I mean? I honestly just I don't, and especially don't we like
Like
we I don't even know. I don't really know how we get gas. To be
It's
honest with
just
you.
like-
it just
But we like
it's so
really know how to
discouraging.
get
Cold
gas.
hot.
I don't know how
You
gas works.
You don't like it. You don't like gas.
Who likes gas?
Okay.
Like here's things.
Cars.
I think it's inconvenient.
Yeah. that's
Cars?
not good food.
Okay, because things.
Dissing on cars.
here's
So
things-
without gas, cars wouldn't be made.
Yeah.
No.
The
Yeah.
movie.
The
Let
movie
me
would
let
not-
me explain.
They'd all be dead. They'd all be dead.
But you know what was also required for cars? Cars 3, the electric car. Whole
Yeah, but wasn't he a terrorist?
Yeah, he was.
what?
The
Nah,
electric
that's
car
Cars
guy,
too.
he was a terrorist, and he was like blowing people's cars
Whoa,
up. And then
No, that was Cars 2. You're
Oh,
thinking
my
of
bad.
no.
Yeah, that's Cars
And
two.
Cars
Cars
2
2 had
electric
the
cars.
That's like a
craziest.
spy
Cars
one.
2 had the craziest plot for a
Yeah.
kids movie.
He was
Yeah.
straight up
Oh.
terrorist, just blowing up other cars.
Cars 3 was the one where there was an electric car, and then he does the Doc Hudson flip over.
Flippity floppity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the one with Cruz Ramirez in that?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Wait.
That's the yellow car.
Yeah, I know.
The girl car.
I know. I have a
Is
picture.
there only 3 Cars movies or is there 4?
There's 3.
Okay.
There's 3. Yeah.
Don't
So then that is the car.
don't ask stupid questions like
Ask
that.
stupid questions, get stupid answers.
Yeah, remember, he supports. He's seen every.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's
Disney.
right.
Don't,
And
I literally took a
bro,
picture with
you're
Cruz
cringe.
Ramirez the other day. I think.
What?
I don't know.
Alright. Okay.
That's why you don't have a girlfriend.
Alright.
Cruz Ramirez. Cruz Ramirez is bad.
Stop
Oh,
talking.
bro,
Stop
okay.
talking.
We should
Stop.
Okay, we
a hot
yeah,
take. Cruz Ramirez is
Yeah.
What? She's a baddie.
and him
No.
having to support it.
I'm saying in the Cars world.
I'm gonna stop you
You're gonna say
while,
Cruz Ramirez.
while you're ahead.
You gotta admit, bro.
You can't
that
be saying
Porsche-
that.
You're-
Okay, now Porsche, that's different.
Oh yeah. What was her name?
Porsche?
I don't remember. Dude, she was like you know. But I'm saying like you're not attracted to her because she's a car.
Bro, do you guys remember?
But like you're
You're trying to
you're gonna
defend
lie.
yourself.
You're gonna lie and say in the
You're
car
just trying
world.
to not get
In the
canceled
car
for this,
world,
right?
you're gonna say that she's not bad.
Nah, bro, the Porsche.
I mean,
Have
I'm
you
not a
seen-
car,
have you
though,
seen
so-
that- Have you seen that clip of
Porsche and Ford.
of Cars where it's Lightning McQueen and Porsche like driving on that road?
Yes, bro.
And
Yeah.
in one of the scenes, it's her driving in front of Lightning McQueen, and then like the dirt pops
Yeah.
up in his face. And you're like, bro,
Yes.
where'd the dirt come from? Like,
Yeah.
crapped in his face.
OBJ?
Yeah, don't ruin.
Bro,
Yeah.
she had to run. She had that milk.
No, dude.
Bro. She was bad.
Okay.
Okay,
but
sorry, guys.
So I'm for the gas prices are
Yeah,
up and your guys are
Yeah,
poor.
we're
You
poor.
can't
I
afford
mean,
that.
Gas is
then we get some
like
gonna,
to be honest, yeah.
we get some gonna try. We don't want to try paying for our gas.
No,
so.
yeah, exactly. See, you guys aren't like me, but I don't know. It's
skillish.
exactly. It's a skill gap.
Skill-based matchmaking.
But you gotta look at it as like at the government's perspective and having to raise the prices. Like, I mean, I guess they do it for certain reasons, and they don't have like based on like what their business decisions are and canceling different like oil rigs or whatever, and just like getting the gas. It's kind of
Well, I also know too.
But then again, that's in their power of canceling that and stuff. But if they're trying to make it like a right decision on that, and maybe cutting ties with somebody that they don't like or like don't.
I mean, that's
feel
also
that,
like a huge resource. Like,
yeah, no, it's a very big resource. So I mean, I just feel like we take for granted at times. Like, I mean,
I don't.
Are you gonna make a sob story?
I mean,
for gas right now? Like what?
I mean, people don't realize that one day we're not gonna have any more oil. Like,
yeah.
oil is gonna run out eventually, and then we're just gonna have to rely on electric
And at certain
cars.
points, it's at a low, at a low. So that's why they make it more, valuable.
Dude, that's
in a
why you
sense.
just gotta get some Teslas, dude.
Yeah,
Why are you trying to
exactly.
make me feel bad for gas?
Yeah.
So it's like, what did gas ever do?
Dude,
to you,
the
to be
fact that he's
honest?
making you get upset about like gas is why we should give him the.
What? Hold on.
I'm about to
Hold on.
protest.
No. We take for granted gas. Like what?
We do a little bit.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
always think, oh yeah.
Go on, if you're complaining, you're just poor and you need to go buy a Tesla.
yeah.
Listen.
Well, you did say
God,
you didn't even know how
listen.
to.
Yeah, we take for granted. Oh yeah, it's $2 or
Listen,
at
guys.
times, and then it jumps up to 4.
No. Think about.
You just gotta pay up. You just gotta pay up, homie.
Think about.
Hang on, dude. He's about to cry. Hang on.
Shed a tear. If you shed a tear, we'll give you a point.
If you shed a
Think
tear.
about it. Guys, there is someone out there that just wants to be able to drive, but they can't drive because they just need gas. They just want gas. That's all they want. They want to drive somewhere, get to places. They have a big day at work tomorrow, but guess where they're not going to be? Work, because they can't get there because they don't have gas. And gas stations, oh my goodness.
Just get a better job.
Think about it.
Just ride your bus.
Just get a higher paying job.
Walk.
And think about it. Think about it. Think
Put
about
in
it.
more hours. Put in more
Walk
hours.
20
Put in more
miles to
hours
work.
for that gas.
Think about this.
Thinking.
Gas. If it were cheaper, if it were cheaper, man.
If it were cheaper,
we could get from point A to point B,
point A to point B just like that.
and we could just be there. We could save money.
It's like you're preaching about it now.
And think about it. Higher gas. Oh my goodness. Think about this. Think about this. What's the worst thing in this world?
Start praying for
What's the
gas.
world? What's the worst thing in this world?
Gas.
Gas.
I guess.
Murder? No.
Gas.
Violent crimes? No.
Hell no.
Arm. Okay.
No. Let me tell you.
Losing.
Inflation. No one likes inflation. Name one guy that's inflation. Don't see him.
It doesn't matter. He's rich. What does it matter?
And high gas prices are just insane because they cause inflation.
They cause
And then
inflation.
think about this. Cause inflation. When I want something else, when I want to do something else,
Like,
like
inflation's off of higher.
Samson.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're making more
Samson.
money.
I don't even think you know what you're talking
It's
about.
Listen.
basically just
Listen, I
evening
took
out
it.
the
I
playing
took.
field.
I
Wait, he's in business. He's in
I took
business.
two.
He's took 3 semesters of business.
Yeah,
I've
listen,
taken, guys,
Yes.
I've taken 2 economic classes,
So he knows what he's talking
and
about.
I know supply and demand, and I understand that as the demand for gas rises, so should the supply.
He
But
does
yet-
got a point.
But yet we don't see that. Why?
Because
Because-
that's not possible.
Because the government is out to get us.
Oh.
You're
Or they just can't get
Oh
enough
my
gas.
goodness, you're not seeing that it's an inside job.
What about those times where like you just like all the gas stations just ran out of gas?
Exactly. And what happened to the
Because
gas?
everybody's smuggling the gas. Everybody's taking it. Their cars are guzzling
But
it
why
down.
are they taking it? Because they're
Because of a pandemic.
because they're
Because
afraid
of
that
a
it's gonna be.
hurricane.
They're afraid it's gonna be more expensive.
I think they're more afraid it's gonna run out.
They're
than
afraid
be
that it's going to
expensive.
run out for a short period of time so that they have it to go to place A and B.
Samson, you're being brainwashed by the gas companies right now.
They might be. They
Samson,
just might be.
Samson, think about. Remember when you were a 16-year-old boy and you just wanted to go hang out with your friends,
And they
but you
drove
were like,
there.
and you drove there, and you thought to yourself, man, I wish I had more money in my pocket.
No.
But you know
He-
what?
He never had to worry about
You know-
money.
You know,
Yeah, 16 years of age.
you know who took your money? The gas station companies took your money because
I mean,
they
taking his
clearly.
parents' money.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
I mean,
my
they're still
goodness.
taking.
I mean, they are
Colton's
taking
money.
him. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, see?
listen,
They're taking a lot of Colton's
They're-
Colton's parents.
That's money.
listen.
Especially
No, we're blurring out his name. What's it called?
Yeah, that's right.
Listen,
Mr. Anonymous.
listen.
Yeah.
I've been listening.
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I'm
All
just
right, let's
saying.
just get
Listen.
Samson
We're gonna
one.
find-
No.
This thing's probably been going
Let me
on
listen.
for so long.
Let me.
All right, well, you get 10 seconds.
Yeah, you got 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Come on.
you got a 10
Time's
seconds. So.
coming up. What time is it?
Explain to me
minute.
something. Explain to me something.
Is
Yeah.
it really?
Nuts.
Yeah.
Come on.
Do you want your gas prices to be more expensive?
Yes. Next question.
Point.
Okay, well, I think Samson wins
You're the
this week.
winner!
Samson definitely wins this week.
Samson.
Enjoy your high gas prices. Think about flights. Think about when you have to go to from point to point.
Everybody, when I can go straight to that mic. Just
Dude,
so you know,
you can't-
I cannot
Well, it sounds
wait
like-
till I go to the
Dude,
studio. And I have to cut out all of Colton speaking.
You have to cut out what you just said, too.
every single time.
Dude, you didn't. I don't even think you realized what you said.
Oh, I don't even know what this is.
It's
gonna
you
still
said
be-
the word.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. I don't care.
We'll
You're
just,
canceled. We'll cut that out.
we'll just cut
I
out.
guess I'm canceled.
Okay. We'll cut out.
Anyway.
We'll cut out the. I don't want to run
Anyway,
around.
I think that's a good good time to wrap up.
Okay.
So,
well, do your hand thing again.
So
Hand.
hands.
No. Start it again.
Wait, hold on. No exit? No nothing?
Wait,
Yeah,
I
that's
am.
it.
We
I
need to
am.
go back in the podcast. We're
I am.
out right
I'm
now.
putting my hand up so you know where you cut
Oh,
out
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, we're still out of the podcast right now.
Alright, so I
Right.
put my hand up and then.
Alright.
Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Follow us on our social medias. They should be in the description below. Like, comment for some good luck.
Yeah, definitely
Or
comment on
bad.
our Spotify and Apple podcast because that'll help it pop up for more people. So we
Yeah, I
would
know.
definitely appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. And just know that Colton is not good.
Yeah, Colin's not good.
He can't
Yeah,
win.
He can't win at anything. And also, don't forget, we're trying to roll these out on a weekly basis. So hopefully, we'll have this one
We'll get
out.
these out to you guys.
Think
Yeah, we'll get
about-
them out one every week.
Think
One
about
every week.
Yeah.
whenever you guys are driving this week.
Yeah.
Think about how high those gas prices are and how much you wish they were cheaper. Think about that.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not.
Yeah, yeah.
No, he's gonna think
They're just gonna be thinking how dumb you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right. See ya.
See ya.